So in today's video, I'll be answering the most frequently asked question about Blox Fruits. Which is better, devil fruits, swords, or guns? And to be honest, nobody can answer this question until they have tried almost every single sword, every single devil fruit, and of course almost every single gun. So yeah, Mr. Intelligent Professor Gotsu will answer this question once and for all in today's video. So whether you are using a sword, gun, or might even a devil fruit for PvP or farming, at the end of the day you are just playing Blox Fruits and you're here to have fun. So with that being said, I think let's get right into it. Okay, so first I have a couple of different things to talk about, and the most important thing which I wanted to say is that all of these devil fruits, swords, or guns has a specific purpose. So for example, some devil fruits are very good for farming, or some swords are very good for PvP, and same can be said for guns. But then some of you guys would ask which ones are better for both. Like for example, if I'm using a sword, can I use it for PvP and also for farming? Or I am using this devil fruit, is this good for farming and also PvP? And that is quite difficult to answer because there are a lot of factors deciding that. So let's just start off with the basics and figure this out. So as for guns are very strong. I mean very strong for PvP, and they are quite the opposite for farming. So if you guys are not max level and you guys are looking to farm and yeah, you're not into PvP that much, then I wouldn't recommend you guys to be using guns because yeah, obviously they're not good in that category. They are only good in dealing a lot of damage in a short period of time and only to one or maybe two people. So for example, we have the Acidum rifle. This gun can literally one-tap people in like a few seconds, right? But it's not good for farming as there are multiple NPCs or one boss. Yeah, it's gonna take you a while to kill them and you know, it's just time wasting. So that's why I think I would suggest you guys to use guns for strictly PvP only. And yeah, you can try it out and figure it out by yourself, but that's just my recommendation. So guns are out of the question. But if we ask the same question about swords, the answer is quite different and it depends on the swords you guys are using. So for example, Darkblade, right? This is one of the most famous swords in Blox Fruits and obviously costs Robux. And a lot of people use this for farming and also for PvP. I used it a lot for PvP and also quite a bit for farming as well. It's a decent weapon, like not the top of the top and not the bottom of the bottom. Like it's a decent mid-tier or mid to high tier weapon. And for PvP, it's very strong. But for farming, it's like not that strong, but it's decently up there, you know? So if you guys are like near the max level like me, I'm like 50 levels of max level, and you guys want to PvP with your friends and you are also looking to level up a bit in the process, then I would suggest you guys to use swords because they are decent for leveling up and very good for PvP. So that can work out and get you a few levels while you are having fun PvPing. Super simple and easy. And then if you were to use a sword like Canvender or the Buddy Sword or Soulkin or all these swords which are up on screen, like most of them, they are not good for farming. Like they are single targeted swords. Like for example, the moves don't have a lot of AoE and they only are able to hit one person, and that is not good for farming unless you are farming bosses. So I wouldn't really recommend people who are at level 1500, 1600 to use swords for farming because it's not worth it. You can use a super good devil fruit and farm super fast, and then when you are max level, use a sword if you want to, you know? So yeah, I would recommend people to do that. And then if we ask the same question about devil fruits, are they actually good for both purposes? Well, yes and also no. Some devil fruits are only based on PvP, such as the dragon fruit. Like you can use it for farming, but it's better to use your gun rather than farming with this devil fruit. It's that bad. Then there are some other devil fruits like the light fruit or the Buddha fruit, which I don't have, or any Logia fruit like the dark fruit, the ice fruit, or the sand fruit, or fruit like those. They are pretty good for farming and you guys will be easily farming levels left, right and center. And if we talk about the PvP, yes, you can also use them for PvP. They are pretty good for PvP as well. But a lot of you guys would be wondering, like I literally said the same for swords, like they are good for PvP and also good for farming, right? So what is the difference between both of these? Well, basically, to explain this a lot better, I'll simply just say one thing. So if you guys are looking to farm more than you are looking to PvP, then use devil fruits, right? If that makes sense. And if you guys are looking to PvP more than farming, use swords. Simple. And in this case, you guys will be able to do both tasks at pretty good speeds and with having fun along the way. So yeah, that is very simple. But yeah, just keep in mind that for farming, some devil fruits are extraordinary, like Buddha and the Logia fruits, and same can be said for some swords which are extraordinary for PvP, such as the cursed dual katana or the Canvander, or a lot more which are out there. So yeah, this is a pretty difficult thing to answer, and I hope you guys understand what I meant. If you guys are strictly going for PvP, no farming at all, then guns are viable. You guys can use guns super strong, right? Also, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel lately. We hit 20,000 subscribers yesterday, and I'm very thankful for that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for that. And of course, we're not stopping here. We're gonna be going for 25,000 as our next goal. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Back to the video. A lot of you guys would be interested to know this, and it is that what do I use to fight or farm or whatever it is. Currently, as you guys can see by my stats, I am a gunman because I'm not looking to level up anymore. Like, I'm not grinding or farming levels. I'm purely PvPing, and I really like the SLM rifle since it does like freaking a lot of damage. So I have it upgraded as well, as you guys can see by the star right here, and it does like super high damage. So yeah, that's why I use the gun for damage, and I also use God Human as my fighting style, and also have like a few accessories and stuff like that. And yeah, of course, I also use the Soul Cane weapon because I can stun my enemies and easily kill them. Pretty simple to understand. So yeah, that is it for this video, and if you guys have any other questions and things you guys want me to make a video on, let me know in the comments below and I'll surely make them. And yeah, of course, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.